Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I've been doing some spring planting and a few other things around here, so I've been pretty busy, and then some other things, helping some people that had some physical troubles around me and whatnot. But I, and I am gonna get on here and make one more video about the gods of this world coming up here. I mean, I'm in no hurry. I'm sure I've got some days left in my life, but I wanted to get on here and address somebody that had gotten a hold of me on my Facebook. Just a minute here. They had said they were looking for somebody that was like a unconventional type counselor or whatever, and that they needed some sort of help with that. I'm really not probably the person for you at this time in my life. I actually am a trained counselor, and with other documents of things that I've done in certificates and different license in my life of things that I've done, but I'm retired, and basically I've been battling a lot of evil people lately. Um, and I'm sorting out different modes of attack for them. I'm not sitting idle. I actually have plans in the work because they're not getting away with what they did to me or other people. It's just not happening. Um, they came against the wrong woman, but that's another story. Um, my suggestion to anybody is to do the same thing I do. Listen to motivational videos, find your group, find people that are like-minded, eat healthy, sleep good, you know, those types of things. I mean, that's really right now in my life, I've been pretty pissed off. My patience, I mean, I've got probably more patience than anybody on this planet, but it is wearing thin, and if I'm not saying that somebody's pains or whatever isn't legitimate or that I don't care, because I do care and I wish you the best, but I'm liable to just snap and maybe say something that you're probably not going to like. I may not be the best person for you if you want to be coddled. I'm not her. That's not happening. Um, with kids and grandkids and life as it is, and people pretending that I don't have an education or memory in those arts that they try and use against me, um, it's just not going to work. That's all I'm saying. So, cheers, everybody. Um, I never talk in Messenger on my Facebook. I talk in public, either here on YouTube or over on my Facebook page, out on my posts. I never let somebody get that personal with me, because I have to keep a mindset of my dignity. I'm not going to let somebody jump in there and say and do anything they want with things that can be twisted or used against me. It's not happening. I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying I've had things happen, and I'm not going to give that the opportunity. So, like I say, I wish you the best. I really do. If there's a question you have about something and I can answer it on here, um, I'd be more than happy to reply in public. to anything that you want to ask me, you know, but not in private, you know. So, yeah. Besides that, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying yesterday or last night rather, I took a piece of dill, fresh dill, and you can use aloe vera to root things or cinnamon, but I'm trying aloe vera gel on a piece of dill to see if it will root because aloe vera is used for rooting, like on roses and that type of thing, which I actually got it for because I'm going to propagate my roses are where I have them. They've been there for about 35 years, and I've got to move them because they got a big, it's called a Russian olive bush coming up through the middle of them, and it would take more to dig all my roses up and move it than it would just to put them somewhere else and start fresh. And I can take parts of the plants and move them, but um, I'm gonna see if I can root some, which I've never done. I mean, I tried a long time ago, probably when I was like maybe 35 or so. So, but I didn't know a whole lot about it, and I know a little more now. So I'm gonna see if that's the type of things I've been working on, is getting the tools and the different things to do that. And I'm not really going to tell everybody the things I've planted and stuff because I'm not letting anybody know a lot of my personal stuff because I've had it used against me and I'm just not going there anymore. That's why I've been quiet because I don't have anything to say, you know. And when I do say it, it never gets shared. It gets plagiarized. But, it's just like my work on morgellons.org and the microorganisms that the dark force uses against us, that's in our bodies. And people have taken a lot of my information, and this was done with a microscope. I have my own microscope. This isn't something I'm guessing at. This is total research that I've written 2 papers about and that type of thing. And I take it very serious. So when I see people out there manipulating other people using that biological technology, it bothers me. So yeah, um, one of the reasons, some of the reasons why I've been a little more quiet. And I've had somebody ask me if I'd do a live stream with them. No, no, thank you. I'm not, probably not going to do that anymore. Just one moment. What's that? Chili? Little bit. So, yeah, it's kind of chilly in here. I just got asked a little bit, not too bad. But yeah, it's 63 out, and it's going to be rainy today from what I can tell. So, yesterday was like 83 degrees. I was out in the sun and just loving it. Got a little warm. So, so anyway, that's probably about it for today. I just wanted to let everybody know what was going on. I should have told him I was making a video. He's usually quiet when I am, but he's choking right now because he's got like lung problems and whatnot. So anyway, well, I'm gonna get this uploaded. I am making a video, Doug. Sorry, I should have said something. Yeah, not a big deal. I'm about ready to cut it down. I just had somebody ask me yesterday on Facebook if I could take some time and counsel them, that they were looking for kind of unconventional type counselor for some troubles they're going through, and I just had to let them know, like, I'm retired, and my temperament isn't as gentle as I would want it to be with dealing with somebody that's upset, so I'm too upset. I'd rip if I heard something stupid, I'd just let it rip. I'm not tolerating anybody's anything no more. The word of God is written on our heart. We know what's right and wrong. If you've had oh misplaced sexuality towards you, or substance abuse, or narcissism within your family, those types of things. I do have a lot of videos, I mean, a lot of videos addressing just those types of things. So maybe you can run across something, or like I said, ask me a question here. I'd be more than happy to answer you. And if it would take a little more time, I would make a video for you about it, but I'm not talking in private to nobody about nothing ever. So, yeah, it's like um, one of the head Satanists in this world. I've challenged him to a sparring match, but because he's a liar and he's not telling the truth about Christianity and Satanism and um, Judaism and their synagogues being the same as Satanism, and I don't care what anybody says. My history and my work speaks for itself, and my upbringing within that Masonic situation, I'm fully aware of what witchcraft is and what it isn't and who's using it and what they're trying to do. So, like I say, if you have something to say and I can help you out, I I can take some time to make a little video about that. Otherwise, no, I'm not. And the person that wanted me on their live stream had pretty much, we were going to do some music together, and that never panned out. And I'd been around and contributed in some ways that wasn't honored. So, no, no, I'm not. When you get bored, I'm not your secondhand news bullshit. I've got my own things going on, so yeah, whatever. Whatever, for real. So anyway, that's about what's going on, people. I hope you have a really good night or day, wherever you're at. Peace and love. And I do love people. I love you. You know, hang in there, whatever's going on. Like I say, we all know right from wrong within our hearts. And if we make excuses for anything else, or if you're making excuses for other people and you got problems like that, don't do it. So that's my best I can give you today. So I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here.